Unstoppable is a motivational movie released in 2024, in which the main character is Jharrel Jerome, who played the role of Anthony Robles in the story of the film. The story of this film is based on a true story and factual. Anthony Robles was born without a right foot. Still, he did what a good person can't do. Anthony won the title of NCAA Division I Wrestling Champion in 2011. During this time, Anthony had struggled a lot. In the story of this film, the same struggle has been shown. This film is not just a game story, but it is an inspirational story of willpower and struggle. And the biggest reason for Anthony's success is his mother, Judy Robles, who supports her son at every step. The role of his mother is the source of inspiration in this story, and this is where the main story of the film begins. Anthony is still in high school and is preparing for his first wrestling match, which is in Philadelphia. Meanwhile, he is listening to an interview of a wrestling coach at University of Iowa, in which he is telling the reason behind his success. It is important to be selfish to win. You should leave the world and think about yourself first. There should be passion or madness to win. Only then can you make your place in it.
When you live, lose, you die.
And this is the passion that Anthony is showing for his first national wrestling. He enters wrestling with one leg. Everyone was surprised to see him. Everyone thought it was a game or a joke. Some of the girls in the audience were even saying that I can beat him. Anthony's mother Judy was also among the same audience, who closes the mouths of those girls, proudly saying that he is my son. And Anthony's enthusiasm for winning increases. At this time, Anthony is also getting the full support of his coach, Bobby. He always tells Anthony that you never think that you do not have one leg. In wrestling, victory is not only obtained by strength, but also by strategy. And with this, wrestling begins. Anthony wrestles with a good person. Meanwhile, everyone thinks that if Anthony does not have one leg, he will lose. But Anthony, with all his strength and wisdom, beats the opponent and makes points on points. And wins. With this, he had told everyone that he is no less than anyone. This was Anthony's biggest achievement. Recognizing his talent, he gets an offer from Drexel University. For 4 years of free coaching, Drexel's wrestlers want Anthony to join their team. Judy and Bobby were happy with this offer, but Anthony wanted something else. He wanted to do wrestling coaching from Iowa University. He believed that Iowa was the best place. Iowa was the largest university, and when Anthony came home, Anthony's father, Rick, argued with him that whatever is available for free, you go there. No matter how it is, your wrestling does not pay for the house. Actually, this was not Anthony's real father. His mother had remarried, who never liked Anthony, always mocking him, making him feel helpless. But here, Anthony gets full support from his mother. She fully supports Anthony's decision. Anthony had 4 stepbrothers and sisters, who never considered Anthony a stepbrother, always thought of him as a big brother. Their financial situation was also not good. That's why Anthony used to work part-time. His mother also worked outside. Now, Anthony had to go to college from school. And he was hoping that because of the victory of national wrestling, he would get a good college. Here Anthony's coach, Bobby Williams, was trying to get him a good college, which is best for his wrestling. But no college was ready to take him. Because Anthony did not have one leg, no wrestling coach was not completely fitting him. And later, he was not understanding where Anthony wanted to go. Iowa University was not ready to take him. Anthony tries to go there, but Anthony was rejected by him. With great difficulty, his coach, Bobby, requested Anthony from Arizona State University. But the wrestling coach there, Shawn Charles, said that it is very difficult to join him. They already have more athletes than the requirements. That's why they say to Anthony that if you want to join us, then don't try. Maybe you won't get a place. Anthony was also not heard from here. Even though he was a national champion in high school, no good wrestling coach wanted to take him because here his situation was also not good at home. His father used to taunt him every day. That's why the atmosphere at home was full of tension. Anthony's coach, Bobby, tries to explain to him that you have no choice. No one wants to take you. You should join them, except Drexel. But Anthony believes that no champion has come out of Drexel yet. That's why it's not the right place for me. When Anthony comes home, he finds out that his mother's condition is not good. His father fought and left the house. That's why his mother was very sad and upset. Anthony, being the support of his mother, tells her that you don't worry. I will never leave you. This increased Anthony's problems. The responsibility of the house was to take care of his mother, and on top of that he was not getting a college. He was completely shaken. Still, he does not give up. He starts working full-time, and despite his refusal, he comes to Arizona State University. Like him, there were many people who came there on their own. Before starting training, the coach explains to him that he does not need so many people. He only needs 33 people. If you have come on your own, then you have to defeat those people who have been recruited before you. To make a place in the team, you have to prove yourself. Actually now, Anthony has to defeat those people who have been recruited by the university. This gave Anthony a chance. But he had to work very hard. He works very hard during training and does many impossible things better than others. The coach was also surprised by his hard work. Many people take advantage of his one leg during training. They cheat him. Still, Anthony does not stop working hard. Gradually, the number of athletes who came on their own was decreasing. The coach gives them a task to climb a mountain one day. Anthony had reached there first that day, and was slowly climbing the mountain. It is not difficult at all to climb a mountain with both feet. The coach and the rest felt so, but Anthony completes the impossible without giving up, and forces the coach to think that he is different from everyone. Meanwhile, the coach tells him that his last test will be taken tonight. Those who will get a place on the team must win in wrestling tonight. Otherwise, it will be their last day. With this worry, Anthony reaches home. There he sees his father, who had returned home. He wanted to tell his father a lot, but he does not say anything after seeing his mother happy. He remains silent and tells his family about tonight's match. Today I have to win the match to make my place in the team. Otherwise, they will fire me. Hearing this, his entire family wants to go to see his match. Hearing this, his entire family wanted to go watch the match, including his father. Anthony was surprised by this, because his father had never shown any interest in him. It was the first time. Meanwhile, Anthony finds out through a phone call that his father has been fired. After knowing this, he does not tell anything to his mother. But inside, he remains very disturbed about his father. Even after the match started, he was only thinking about his father. He was very upset, and because he is not paying attention to the match, he loses the match, because of which he will be fired from the team. Even now, his father hides his mistake and starts taunting Anthony about his defeat, that you should leave wrestling and start working. Now, Anthony could not tolerate his taunts anymore. He tells everything about his job to his mother, and tells his father that I will never leave my family in trouble like you. Actually, his father never wants Anthony to do wrestling. He wants Anthony to work like a servant. But his mother supports him even after Anthony's defeat. She says that you don't need to work. You just focus on wrestling. Here, Anthony gets another chance to join the team. Even after his defeat, the coach gives him a place in the team. This was a big thing for Anthony. Finally, Anthony got a team for wrestling. But his family conditions were not good. His father again misbehaved with his mother and left the house. His mother always told him that you don't worry about me. You just think about your wrestling. But how could he not worry? He was always worried about his mother. When Anthony got the team, he faced another problem. On top of that, the entire wrestling program was canceled this year. All the athletes were upset. Anthony had decided that he would try next year. A few days later, an officer from the bank comes to Anthony's house. He found out that his father had not paid the mortgage. His mother was very angry. She was given 3 months to vacate the house.
Leave my property right now. I do not grant you permission to be here.
Mom.
I will call the police.
On top of that, his father was not answering his calls. His mother donated her blood to help Anthony. When Anthony finds out, he gets very upset with his mother. He was also doing a full-time job to help his mother. Here, Anthony finds out through the coach that money has been collected again, and wrestling has been started. With this, he will get a chance to play a match this year. Anthony was very happy and started working harder. The NCAA Championship of 2010 begins, in which Anthony wins his first match by playing with North Carolina.
Pins him down, and it's over.
He was playing with his life to reach the final. His second match is with Penn State. In that too, he wins by shocking everyone, which Anthony had spread all over. People were praising his game. Anthony has won 4 matches and has reached the national match. In the national, Anthony's match is going to be with the biggest player, Matt McDonough, who has not lost any match so far. Anthony was thinking the same and was afraid that he has taken training from Iowa. When the match between Anthony and McDonough starts, Anthony starts playing very aggressively in fear. McDonough takes advantage of this and wins the NCAA championship. Anthony's whole year's hard work goes in vain. His anxiety and haste defeated him. But at that time, Anthony's high school coach takes care of him, that no matter, you learn from defeat. This gives Anthony courage and starts working hard for the future, thinking that if not this year, then next year. He was already working harder. He wants people not to recognize him. One day, his father comes back home and starts misbehaving with his mother.
Stop.
Anthony,
right
please
now.
go outside.
What's up, son? I need you to leave. Go.
This time he goes too far. He starts fighting Anthony by saying bad things to him. It was too much now. Because of him, Anthony's family had suffered a lot. This time, his mother hands him over to the police. She didn't want to do this, but his father forced her to do this. Here, Anthony's coach respects all his athletes for their ability. Especially Anthony, because even after Anthony's refusal, he came here and made a place to reach here with his hard work. He was proud of him.
We're not done yet.
That's right.
We're gonna be champions.
1, 2.
Here, his mother had received letters from some people who had written for Anthony, in which many people consider him their ideal. Anthony was fighting with his one leg and motivating the whole world that you never think that you are weak and this world is not made for you. You never think like this and do what makes you happy. Anthony was wrestling for his happiness. That was his passion and dream. His mother was very happy for him. Seeing this, his son is motivating people. She was proud of her son.
Who you are already is enough. You make people believe in something. When they see you, they don't see someone who's missing a leg. They see someone who is unstoppable. And that makes them believe in themselves.
Later, in 2011, again the NCAA championship starts at Wells Fargo Center, in which Anthony gets a chance to win again. Only he was talking all around. Because last time, after winning all the matches, he lost in the last final. This time people were thinking whether Anthony will win the final or not. This time, the stadium was also filled with Anthony's fans. This is the same place, Philadelphia, where Anthony won the high school championship 4 years ago. And this is his last chance to win. This time he is doing better than before in the match. And with his hard work and passion, he has passed 4 rounds in a row. He came to the same place again, and he would fight in the same place where he fought last time.
Because he has one less leg to grab. Others saying that he should have to weigh in with a prosthetic leg.
Look, at Iowa, we don't accept excuses. Matt is the reigning national champion for a reason. There's not a wrestler in the building who has any possibility of winning.
With Matt McDonough, everyone's eyes were on the national round. Everyone was thinking whether this time Anthony will be able to defeat McDonough or not. His mother was also scared. But this time, he and his coach had complete faith in Anthony. After the match started, both were playing very well. This time Anthony was playing much better than before. He had understood from his last loss. McDonough was also looking for a chance to make Anthony's mistake this time. But Anthony was not giving him any chance this time. Both were playing equally. Time was passing. Anthony had to get more points to win. The whole stadium was supporting Anthony. Anthony takes him 2 points ahead. The whole country was watching Anthony.
Now Anthony Robles strikes first. There's 2 for the Sun. Robles.
This time Anthony defeats McDonough and takes the NCAA championship in his name. During this time, he struggled a lot. I can't describe it. He defeated a more powerful person than himself, and told that he was no less than anyone. The whole stadium, the whole country was ecstatic with his victory. It was the biggest achievement of his life. Now, he will be called the National NCAA Champions forever. This was a matter of pride for his mother and his coach, without which Anthony could not reach here. He had fulfilled the goal of his life. In the end, Anthony gives a motivational speech to the people, in which he says that your weakness cannot stop you until you give them a chance to become their own strength. Anthony Robles' story also teaches us that the real champion is the one who crosses every obstacle. Anthony faced so many difficulties in his life. His father never understood. Due to his disability, he was rejected from college. Still, he is such a person who did not stop working hard and forced the world to see him from a different perspective. Thus, Anthony Robles won the National NCAA Championship in 2011. We are shown the real Anthony and the special moments of Anthony Robles. Anthony first becomes such a player who was signed by Nike after retiring from his game. And in 2012, he joins ESPN as an NCAA wrestling analyst. Along with that, in 2013, President Obama chooses him as the president of fitness, sports, and nutrition. With this, the movie ends here. Friends, how did you like our video? Comment and tell. Like the video and don't forget to subscribe to the channel.